Hey Mathies, it is Michelle here, and I've got another 7th grade SBAC style question. We're going to read it through first, and then we're going to read it again, and then we'll look at the choices, okay? Whenever we got word problems or detailed things, it's important to read it twice. I would actually read everything twice, but we're just saying. Let's look. Jessica rewrote the expression 4 times the quantity 2.9 plus 1.3r minus 1.1. Her steps are shown. Blah, 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 blah. It wants us to see which statement identifies and explains the first mistake Jessica made. Okay, first mistake. So Jessica rewrote the expression 4.2.94 times the quantity 2.9 plus 1.3r minus 1.1. Her steps are shown. It wants us to identify and explain the first mistake. Okay, so first we're going to solve it so we can see what the correct way to do it is. Okay, let's see. 4, I don't know why that did that. Okay, so we're going to rewrite it. Now, depending on who your teacher is, some teachers have you doing, why in the world are we doing that? Geez Louises. Some of your teachers first have you distribute, and some of your teachers first have you simplify, okay? This clearly, they see how the 4 is already gone, so that means they definitely distributed first. So sometimes some teachers would say, you know what, before you even bother multiplying the 4 times each one of these terms for the distributive property, that you should just simplify the 2.9 and the 1.1. If you did it that way, like if you were asked to solve it, I'll just show you what it would look like. So I would circle the 2.9 and subtract the 1.1. So we've got 2.9, 1.1, we're subtracting, so we know it's 1.8. So inside I would have 1.3r plus 1.8, and then I could do the multiplying. Oops, 4, 2, 1, 5.2r. I went a little fast because you don't need to know this for this question. I'm just showing you because you might be curious, 7.2. So that's our final answer, but let's see where the issues are here. Okay, so 4 times 2.9, it looks like is what she was doing. So let's, on the side, we've got 2.9. We're multiplying it by 4, 6, 3. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So we know 11.6. Then we've got the 1.3 times 4, which we already did before, but we'll just do it again, which gives us plus 5.2r. So this is correct. So far we've got this, 11.6 plus 5.2r. And then we've got the 1.1 times 4, which gives us 4.4. So minus 4.4. So far, her first step to second step is correct, the way that she did it. So because both of these were says in step 2, let's take it. We're going to cross it out because this says this one she incorrectly distributed 4 to all terms, so we just did it. We got 11.6 plus 5.2r minus 4.4, which is exactly what Jessica got. And this one says she changed the signs, and she didn't change the signs. This saved positive, this saved negative. So we know it's not that one. All right, so let's see what happened next. Okay, so here it looks like she wanted to, she used the commutative property and switch the order. So if we're going to follow her idea, it should be 11.6. This whole thing here gets moved over, and this whole thing here gets moved. So she's basically grouping the numbers. Well, when we move it, the negative stays with the 4.4. Jessica, she didn't do that. She left the signs but moved the numbers. So that's her mistake. She changed the order of the terms, but she did not keep the signs connected. And then, of course, she simplified it, but we don't even have to look at that step. It's step 3. Okay, so these questions are definitely funky-dunky, okay? First, you have to kind of solve it in your head and know the process that you would do it. Now, I would have done it differently. I would have done it how I did the example up here. But Jessica didn't do it that way. So I had to think about how Jessica did it, solve it step by step her way, and then see where the errors were made. Okay? You guys got this. I'll catch you later, Mathies. Ciao.